What's up, internet world? Today I wanted to come to you and tell you about my future plans for this channel and things that you can expect to see going forward. I guess I'll start with saying that the last week I've been listening to audiobooks nonstop about sailing. I've just had this in my head and I got really interested in it. I just wanted to share that's actually kind of the motivation for taking on some of these things I'm going to talk about today. And I'll keep it pretty short. So I can show this. Give me 1 sec. All right, I'm back. Check this out. For those of you that are familiar with me, you know what this is. It's an open mic that I used to host at Southern Roots. After taking a break from it, I've struggled to find a new venue that's really going to work for it and get it kind of going and up to speed again. But I still have not felt like I'm done with Mic Club. I mean, look at the logo, and the logo is too good. The name's too good. The flyer's too good. So I just can't. I don't know. I feel like something else needs to be done with that, and so that's one of my goals: find the new venue, even if it actually ends up being the old venue again. I'm not sure, but that's something I'm gonna be working on is tracking down a venue for Mic Club. I believe I'll find some ways to get content here from that. There's a lot of talent in the Charleston area, and that would be cool to capture it and share it. Another thing that I want to keep that's been in the back of my mind is eOpen Mic. I've done a number of different forms of eOpen Mic, and I really want to get that going again as well. And so those are things I'm going to be working on. eOpen Mic may even take the form of just live streaming Mic Club with quality audio directly from the board, audio from the ambience of the room, and try to give you the feel of what it's like to actually be there. And on that note, I think the timing is apt to mention I am getting a 360 camera. I already have one, but unfortunately it's not going to work for this. But I wanted to do this for my gigs going forward, but also maybe for eOpen Mic or for Mic Club, live stream these events and give you the ability to look around the room. It's so you don't actually have to be at the events to attend them and to watch them and really feel like you're more part of them. When you see the live stream video or you see a 360 video, you can click and drag, or if you're using your phone, you can kind of turn and look around, and you can see in all directions and see what's going on around the room. Outside of that, I guess I want to talk just a little bit about how sailing is the inspiration here and goals here. I'm making a 3-year goal. This year I turn 37 years old, December 9th, and I'm making a 3-year goal after December 9th that I raise enough money to buy a sailboat. And from there, I would likely name the boat Ark, to go with my name. Maybe not. I haven't decided, but the idea is to sail around the world and continue making videos. In the meantime, these 3 years leading up to that, the goal is to develop this YouTube channel to the point that there's enough infrastructure that it can help support that journey. But it's pretty economical. It can be to live and travel on a sailboat. The wind is free, solar energy. I've done already quite a bit of research into it, but there's a lot more that needs to be done. But it's economic to live on a sailboat. So traveling the world via sailboat is probably one of the most economical ways to do it. It's been in my mind that I want to bring world cultures together in whatever small way I can. And I thought it'd be really an interesting angle on YouTube videos to actually go around and meet local musicians from all different places and highlight them and give looks into what they're doing, how they're doing it, what they sound like. And I just thought this would be and to dive into local music scenes of places that, people watching me probably would never go or will never have been before. And then to combine that with also just the exploration of the physical landscape of the world. In these recent years, I've been married to my wife now a little over 5 years, and in that time, travel has been a big passion of hers, and she's taken us to many different places, almost against my will sometimes, because I've been trying to build a music career. But in doing this and seeing these places, it's ignited a passion within myself of just exploration, the beauty that the world has to offer. And I guess the last thing I'll say is I just don't see how the lifestyle that happens here in the United States is so necessary. I mean, I think that it must only be necessary because all the different countries are afraid that if they're not strong, they'll be destroyed. Because I just don't see how it can possibly make sense that people need to work the amount that they need to work in order that we can afford all this tech, and yet work hours don't seem to be going down. I guess for people that work from home, they can. To me, the main things that matter are being able to eat, having shelter, getting to know other people on this world. That's it. Safety, health, those are the main things. As long as you have those covered, you're alive and you get to experience the world. And I don't see why how it makes sense to, in order that you have a great giant shelter, that you trade all of your time for that, or you trade all your time for all of this wealth. I think that there must be better ways to organize it, and I just, for myself, I don't see how I'm possibly going to impact the organization of the structure of massive countries. And so I just think it's maybe more sensible for me to just try to live the lifestyle that I actually envision. I think sailing maybe is an avenue to doing that, and then I wouldn't be stressing out as much about how to make income. It's still going to be relevant because it's not free, and there are expenses and upkeep. And this is no guarantee that I'm actually going to do it, but I like it right now as a motivational force. It's something I'm really interested in, and at this point in time, at least that's where my head's at, and that's where I'm driving towards. I will love to share as that vision continues to unfold and what it becomes. In the meantime, I'm going to be putting 360 videos here, 360 live streams, so I hope to, as many gigs as I can that have good Wi-Fi, share live feeds of those events so you can look around the room, see what's going on. You can watch me if you want. You can watch other people, try to see their expressions, and listen to really good quality audio from those streams that's going to come direct from my board, from my Boss 505. And so I'll be using the loop table for some of those. I'll be doing a solo acoustic act that I just picked up another piece for so that I can really utilize my guitar that has 2 pickups. Also, the other thing that you can look forward to seeing, or if you have any interest in this, is podcasting. I am going to be going out to more open mics, and just really as part of this 3-year plan to be able to purchase a sailboat, have the things that are necessary to be safe and to be productive. The upfront cost is not going to be cheap. And so that means in these 3 years, I really need to get things set up, and that's going to mean a lot of output from me. I am going to immerse myself in gigging and try to make absolute most out of it that I can in 3 years. I'm going to be getting to know lots of people locally, interviewing them here in my studio, doing the open mic, doing the mic club, just trying to put out as much value as I possibly can in all the areas that I'm engaged in music. And I think that's it. That's it for my video today. So I hope that was interesting to you, and I look forward to sharing content in the days to come.